Hello, my name is Vortex Warp, and welcome back to another episode on the Ancientcraft server. And today we're here back in the community district, because that is what we're going to be working on in today's episode. So what we're just working through is what we got done, in between the last episode and the episode before that. But I showed it off last episode because I had a break from YouTube for a bit. And today, what we're going to be doing is building another one of these districts. So of course, these districts still need finishing. This one is very small, this one over here. But obviously, until we've got the shops in, we can't really do the paths too much. This one is almost finished, which is pretty cool, I have to say. There's still some more to do in this direction. Aside from that, it is looking good. So yeah, anyway, now we're going to need to go on the new district. The new, not district, biome. I meant little biomes, because we're going to have little biomes around the community district. If you don't know. And yeah, so over here, I've made the decision. We're going to go kind of what with cows got. So of course we've got this obsidian, which I want to go and gather today's episode, the dead coral, and I want to use black concrete too. There's a slight problem with this. All of these materials are hard to gather. I've already got a shulker box of dead coral that I've bought from Mr. Earwig last episode. So yeah, we can use that. But unfortunately, obsidian takes ages to mine. And we don't have any ink for black concrete because squids are so rare since that update credit comes out because there's so many other water mobs. I've been looking around and I can't seem to find any. I wish someone had a squid farm and an ink shop. Wait a minute. Cal has a dye shop. Does that have ink in? Please, if it does, I'll be a lifesaver and I will be a customer here. Black, black, black. 1 diamond a stack. Yes. Oh, mate. I'm so glad we have this community district. We're going to splash out 1 diamond for a stack. Whoop. Let's go for 3 stacks to start with. That's awesome. Are there any other colours we need? We could probably go with a little bit of grey as well. 1 diamond for 2 stacks, so I'll grab some grey as well. That's the dark grey, yeah. Awesome. We splashed out there on some dyes, so let's pop that back in there. And now we can go craft some concrete. So I've actually bought some sand and some gravel from Mr. Earwig. A while back. Of course, he's selling anything he can get his hands off without building a shop because he's got such a low amount of diamonds until I gave him some of those last episode, and he's desperate for them. So yeah, I've given him the money for those, and now we're going to get building with the concrete. So I want to get black, and I also want to get grey built. So I'm going to just head over to do that. I think my gravel is over here. I'm not sure whether it's all over here, but there's definitely some of it over here. There's a stack there. Please haven't used it all. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will get a stack. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, yeah, it's 4. Okay, so that will get us 2 stacks. And then we of course need the sand for that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be able to make 2 stacks of concrete now. So let's open the grid and black concrete powder. Boom. Whoa. Okay, I forgot it made so much. And grey. I'm not going to make a full amount of that. 2 stacks should be fine. Okay, awesome. And now we can pop everything we haven't used back into the chests. And now we've got some more blocks to build the biome with that I want to build today. We're also going to be using the corals in today's episode. Probably I'll have a look and see which of those fits best. We're going to be using the corals too, but I do want to use obsidian. So I think our next task for today's episode is going to be go out and grab some obsidian. So let's just, we need a chest really for each project. So I'm going to grab myself, after I've looked through these chests, there we are, my wood. I'm going to make a new chest over at the project, place that down, and we're going to head into the end now and mine for some obsidian, because obviously that is quite a needed resource. So I'll be back in a little bit when I'm over there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and now we are in the end dimension, ready to mine away some obsidian, because we need a load of it, in fact a ton. More than a ton. We need thousands of pieces of obsidian, maybe not thousands, but I'm going to try and probably get down a whole pillar in today's episode, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to probably grab it until my inventory is about half full. Get a couple of stacks of obsidian. I don't really know how much I'm going to need, but we want to gather enough so that we can start on this next biome in our awesome community project. It's going to be like a volcanic eroded biome. which will fit in A with Calagria Knight's shop, which is nearby, and B with the dinosaur shop as well, because obviously dinosaurs, you know, like being extinct in a burning flame, it's fossils, you know. I think it kind of fits in quite well, and it'll be a nice biome. Along with our black concrete, our obsidian should add to this look very well. So I'm going to cut away, grab this off camera now, because this is going to be a very boring task for me, and I don't want you to sit through it. So I'm going to mine away at this, probably put some music on, pass the time, and get ourselves a bunch of obsidian. I interrupt this episode to bring you a segment from the creative testing world. Right now, what we're here for is to actually design the biome, make sure we can make it look good, using the materials we've got, which is namely going to be probably this sort of stuff. I thought I could use a bit of the actual black concrete, so that's kind of our block palette that we've got at this moment in time. I think it looks quite nice, but obviously we've got to make it work, and I think we're going to use fire as well as a part of this biome. Oops, so I need flint and steel. Let's grab that from the creative inventory. So what I'm going to be doing is designing in creative first. I wouldn't normally do this, but of course, since we're using obsidian, which is going to be a pain to replace if we mess it up, I think it's a good idea. So yeah, we need to get a basis down. First, I think we should work on the actual biome, maybe. I'm not sure how we're going to make it look. I think we're going to need lots of this concrete, and then we can make the path out of the coral blocks, maybe. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know if we can make anything look good that isn't just a path. Of course, we do want to change the background to something more volcanic, but this is quite a volcanic color scheme, I have to say. I'm gonna have to see. Do we want to use? We want to use different types of coral, or is it just the one type we want to use? I'm not sure. Of course, coral does look good, but it's also a lot more expensive, and I think we are going to have to make like a few different terrain differences. Obviously not just make it all flat. Have a ravine here and there, little lava pool. In fact, lava I reckon is a good addition if that we could add. Obviously we want to have fire in the biome, but we could also have lava, which could work nicely with a lava pool here. It's quite dangerous, but I think it definitely fits in well. And I think we can work with this sort of feel. I think now it's probably time we take it back into the survival world. And actually, it's quite refreshing here to do this. I've never really built in creative before, which is a strange thing, really. Would it be good to have more of this, more obsidian and stuff around here? Maybe we can go into the grey concrete around the lava pool. Maybe that looks good. Maybe it looks better black with the nice contrast there. I'm not sure how it looks, but I definitely like the look of this. Of course, we want to add hills and stuff, so we do that with blocks underneath, making up the hills. Let's see. Hopefully it looks really cool. I don't think there's any black slabs. I'm going to have a think, see if there's any slabs that would fit in with this, because smoothing out terrain makes a world of difference. Also, I want to try with the actual concrete. I think that stands out a little bit too much from the rest of the blocks. Let's see. Let's have a look through the inventory for slabs that we could use. We've got the nether brick slab. We've got the dark oak slab. I think that's probably about it. We could also go with the cobblestone slab, which could work too. I do think that kind of works, but only in small quantities. How does the nether brick slab look? Could we add nether brick as a part of the actual thing as well? A massive feature which I forgot is this magma. I think that might make a world of difference. It might just bring us over the edge. I feel like though it doesn't really fit in. It's going to be sort of more like a detail of the different patches we can make after. And of course for the paths, I think what we're going to need to do is create a more defined path. So let's see if we can do that using the blocks we've got. So, I mean, of course, it's just going to be a big open space, but paths are always a thing you want to have. Would having a raised path running through the biome work, or would it be better having the coral blocks as the actual path that you walk along? That's also a possibility. How does that look? Oops. So we go. We have supports every now and then. So you're actually walking above the biome as opposed to actually in it. That could work as well. I don't know how that's going to look from a distance, but it's a cool idea. It's very different to stuff that's been done in other pathing systems before. So we're going to go another one here. I'm going to see how it looks if I expand it. It could look really good, but we've got to make it work, and that's the key thing. So I think we can do it like this, but we're going to, I'm going to take it into the actual world now. So I'll be back on the server. Welcome back, my friends, to the community area once again, and we're going to get building now. We've got all of our resources. We've got the obsidian. We also have somewhere, I put it over there, the concrete. And in fact, I do realize I didn't actually bring any magma blocks like I said I would. I don't think anyone's selling these, but we can add them in later along with the lava. I think for now we should actually get building, laying down some blocks. So let's head over there quickly, scope out the landscape, and see how we can apply what we were just doing in the creative world to the survival scenario. So we're going to start off over here with Cow's shop, and I think we can definitely incorporate this one in. So we can literally have this come up and onto our pathway system. I think we should start though in this area over here around this dinosaur, because we know that's definitely going to be where it reaches out to. So I've got to find my chest now with all of the materials in, and I think this is it. Let's have a peek inside. Yes. So let's place down our corals and let's grab some concrete. I think the best coral juice is definitely this tube coral block. I like this. Although the brain actually, no, the brain. Was it the brain or the tube? Let's see, where's my silk touch pick there? The brain coral, yeah. So, right, let us, wait, is this instantable? Almost. So yes, we're going to get building now. We're going to start covering it with a bunch of materials. I'm scared though, because we're placing down permanent materials here with the obsidian. It's a bit of a nightmare. I feel like maybe we should start off just by covering it with this stuff, and then we can add the obsidian in at a later date, because this is much easier to remove. We can change the terrain if we need to. And yeah, I think it's just going to look generally cool. So let's place all of these blocks down, and we can do the texturing after. Add in the corals, add in all of the stuff. Now I don't know how far we're going to reach out, because we do want this area to be a sandy area, I think, because it looks really good as the sand. So maybe it was a mistake to put it right over here. I think I might start over in this zone. But I think we should definitely just place it on top of the sand rather than trying to remove it. It's just going to take too long if we remove all of the sand. So let's get a floor basis in place, and then we can see how that looks afterwards. Decide where we want the boundaries of this biome to be, because it's definitely going to reach out quite a way. I do like this idea for a biome. It is going to be a contrast to the other biomes we're going to be creating. Because of course we've got the other biomes in that area, a very luscious biome with trees and stuff. And this is a barren, dead, burning biome, I think. So let's continue with this. I'm not really having fun at the moment. I'm just placing in a bunch of blocks. But hopefully once we get into the texture, I can have a bunch of fun like I was when I was terraforming the other areas. And we can start to get an idea of how this awesome biome is going to look. But I think what we need now is to grab myself... Oh, I'm out of concrete already. That took a very short amount of time. I think what we need to do now is go and grab our magma and stuff and our lava blocks. And oh, I have realised this is going to need to be in like a little crater, this shop. And I think we're going to rip out all of the sand below it, like so. And hopefully it should look really cool. I'm a bit apprehensive about this, because it is going to change the landscape a lot, this biome. But hopefully we can get it looking like an awesome biome to fit in with the rest of what we're building. And hopefully at the end of the day, we're going to create a mammoth project in this community area that we'll remember for the rest of our Minecraft lives. So let's see. Yeah, let's go for that. And we can now place in these blocks. We're going to probably, around this one, place a lot more magma and obsidian than in the rest of the areas, because as I build here. yeah, let's continue with this. Hopefully Crafty doesn't mind us doing this around his shop. I don't think he will, because it is part of the community area, but it is a very different vibe to the other biome I was building. But we'll see. We'll see how it ends out. Ends up, not out. And we're so going to run out of materials so quickly with the amount we're using. I don't even know if we've got enough obsidian. We gathered, well, you can see how much we've gathered there in our inventory. Not that much actually, but I did spend quite a while doing it and I was a bit fed up of it, so I decided I'm going to stop and leave the rest of that for another day. So let's continue placing this in. I expect this episode is going to be longer than usual, simply because we're doing this big project here. It's obviously not going to be finished today, but we're going to get a good start on it. And already, it is looking kind of alright. This dinosaur does fit in with it when you've got the whole view of it. But of course, we haven't got any of the detailing in yet either. And we're so going to have to buy more ink and gravel and stuff. So we are going to run out within seconds. Let's see. I don't know why I'm working on this area again. I was working on this area before. Let's continue with this. Hopefully we can get this biome looking awesome. I love the contrast between the bones actually. Let's see, we can create a drop down area here. We can create this as the high wrap area. Like that. Because we don't really want to destroy the ground, but if we have to, then we will. And I do realise we are going to have to light this up. But for now, it's looking really cool. I'm going to now head back in, sleep for the night, because these mobs are a pain to fight off. And if I get a creeper, then that is not going to be a fun day. So I'm going to head back now, go and grab myself some more magma, I might even get some buckets of lava, come over here and add them in and see if we can get that biome looking really cool, that little bit that we're doing right at the moment. So I'll go that and I'll be back in a sec. This is where we can really start to bring out the terraforming, so we can add in some magma blocks maybe around the shop to make it look nice and transitioned in. And I know this isn't really my shop, so I shouldn't really be doing this, but it is the biomes and I really want to do the biomes, so hopefully we can make it look really cool. It's going to be a little bit dangerous though, so I think the planned entrance to the shop is this end. So I think what we can do is, my inventory is so full, I'm going to need to get rid of some of the stuff in it. I've got too many lava buckets and stuff. Don't really need all of this on me at the same time. So I only need really one stack of obsidian. I don't need all this magma. I don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, my inventory's a little bit emptier now, which is awesome. So let's see what we can do. I want to grab some coral actually, which is over in this direction. Let's grab the bubble coral. And let's figure out like a path. So I think we should, for this, I know we were originally going to make the purple looks so cool against the black, but it doesn't fit the biome at all. I know we were originally going to make the path out of a raised path, like I said before, but I think for this, what's going to fit in better is having the path like this, because it's going to be low to the ground. And let's see, we can add some obsidian in there as well. To really make the path pop, because it's low to the ground, like this, and then we can have. See, I don't think we actually want. Oh, my doorbell's going there. I'm going to have to go, but I don't think we actually want the raised paths here because of the way the area is. I think we should have lower to the ground paths. Okay, so let's get this clear. We want to add more of this obsidian in, I think. Let's run it around everywhere that we can, and that is not a good place for it, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but yes. Okay. Filling in this lava is going to take forever, and we're going to have to do so many trips back and forth to get enough lava to fill up the lakes, which is annoying. But hey, it's got to be done, and yeah, I'm filling it in. It is going quite nicely. I think that works well. Let's move one of these pieces here over here just to fill this out more. Let's see, how does that look? Is that now filled in? Oh, almost. Okay, do we have any more lava buckets? No. Okay, it's looking alright. I think we now need to go for this though. Placing the magma around this out, and that burns. I forgot it burns. Let's go for this. It's going to be quite a bit of... Oh, I just destroyed a bit of... Oh well. going to be quite a bit of block placement to just get this going. And I wonder, does lava actually hydrate them or not? In fact, no, I don't want that. That's going to break the path. And no. Or is it? Okay. Let's continue with this. It's going to be a bit of a long and tedious process to do all of this. And I'm not sure how it's going to go. But I'm going to try my best, try my hardest, get this looking like a good little biome. I'm working on it slowly over time. It's looking alright, actually, from up here. Hopefully we can add in some more terrain, get some ideas from the other members on the server, because obviously they've probably got more experience, some of them, than me, at this sort of thing. Don't know if any of them do, but I've never made anything like this before. I want some fresh ideas, some people who can give me suggestions, help me out with this. So I will have to talk to the other guys, but so far this is going alright. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world. It's looking pretty good though, as a basis for the biome. And I just saw a flying player. Oh no, I need to run. I need to run. He's going to tag me. He's going to tag me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm it. Guys, I've been tagged. No, the second time. No. Oh, and I was recording as well this time. Again. How can you do this to me? Oh, I've been tagged. Well, it seems like the data pack doesn't work too well that's identifying the players, but I've been tagged and now I'm it. So that's a joy. That's a joy. Aha! The tag game's updated. Awesome. So we got the timer on the side of our screen now, counting down. Wow. So yeah, I think the biome's actually going to turn out really well. Especially the ones over there joining into this one, and I really like how this is looking. I can't believe we've been tagged again. Yeah, it's a fun time. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish up there for today's episode. We've made a little bit of a start on this biome. We've mainly just gathered the resources for it, and in the next one, I think we're gonna work on it some more. Actually, get the whole biome up and running. Join it up to this shop over here, Mr. Calagrian Night Shop. I don't know why I called him Mr. And yeah, do it all, sort it all out. So that's it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.